returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense comes onto the field first today. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the guy. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good game. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today. Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw. Finds a tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Using the quick game. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. On the right, it's Briggs.
Come on, Briggs. On the boy.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Purdue's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups? Or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smart. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
The one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own art talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he just looked
No way, boy. We stopped him now.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down.
That was
Maybe
really
just
close.
a couple of
But
inches. And the Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop.
was about to
moving the chains out to
show
the
the
34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
So we should be able to pick this guy up.
To the ground, he's got it again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Oh, baby. Cooking these guys.
Play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has, run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get him.
That's not a cutting?
The defense calls a timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Squander these opportunities once you get into the and
that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air, it's McCoy. 9 to 7.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. 4th down now upcoming.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Quarterback making checks. Gonna swing it on 2nd down.
I'm trying to throw it away, bro.
He gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Press the wrong button.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Y'all suck.
Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They got it at the 25. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. shotgun and handoff to the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Motion from the wide receiver. They weren't able
Brother,
to get that one off.
I could not call a
Delay of
motion
game.
play to come out. I didn't remember that.
Delay of game, offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
He wants to change this route. They'll move the wide receiver. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quickly complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Has to get there to move the sticks. All down, but he has
Barely.
to move the chains. You know, gone are the days when the down marker says 4 and you automatically send the punt team out.
No doubt. So many numbers, so many possessions. Everything is monitored. Everything is calculated. And now the analytics say, listen, you got to take more chances if you want to win games.
And marking down at the 2, the excellent execution on that throw and catch. The Tar Heels want to move quickly. Trying to pound it in. And they catch it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate
Good play, huh?
no more penalties,
Good play.
and no more turnovers.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Space on the right. A big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Wants to throw. It's McCord. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire.
Come on, over that. No way.
He's got space.
Pump me.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Quick release by the QB. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Looking to
I knew that was about to happen. Oh, that's disgusting.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not one, not two, 3 games in a row. He's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Going right to work up top. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The offense changing the play. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He's got it in motion. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat.
I hate everything about that.
Quarterback, and they
Really
get
did.
him at the 32. We're at the
Got a
2-minute
lot of that.
timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll
Got
try
a
to
lot of
pile
that.
on a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Briggs. Really good surge for this offense. They moved the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Good battle to come back, and he makes the catch. And the Tar Heels heading quickly to the line. Now from inside the red zone. They're setting up the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The quarterback will keep it. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the bench up to the house.
I'll tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's McCord. He's got his man.
Guys, make the
And he
tackle.
broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Boilermakers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the right. Complete to the right. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option.
It's a fumble. No way. He almost freaking announced it too, bro. That's crazy.
What a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped
Mad,
the
brother.
spike to stop the clock.
I'm so mad.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Going for 6.
Dude, ain't no way we're that bad, bro. What a bomb.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Gonna take a shot. Big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. That's gonna wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Tar Heels will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Bros.
Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense.
Thank you. Finally. First sack they did.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB because when you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to fight passes.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Target over the middle.
Say I wasn't even
They
getting
make
close.
the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Takes it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. 3 tight ends in the formation on first and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down.
Get the block, bro. Get the block. Freaking Cuddy.
One of the things I love about the pass passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away. And you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Too open.
Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now,
Lyra.
Tell Mama something.
work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play. I'll tell you what, it puts you in a tough position to get backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
The RPO fires straight to the ball. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On third down, he drops the throw. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for threes. Bouncing off the guardrails and not losing control off the upright and through. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting him to get a lot of stops. So he puts a
trying to get that.
The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season. They have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They go to the draw. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Boilermakers decide to punt it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, running back gets again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Under fire. Kept it and he's past the mark. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down before taking punishment.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
From the gun, they'll try to move.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third
Let me get this
quarter
off
and you
my
want to
screen.
keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Out of the gun, the inside kick. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give on the inside. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Well, let's get that touch. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! And the pummeling has started. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. relatively short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's see what they've got on second down. Gonna run it. It's Page. Got enough for the first. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Fights off a defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Good completion on the out. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Surging forward on the sneak.
Tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB stink. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
Caught in the backfield, it's Barry.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. And this defense, its head is spinning. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's McCoy. Makes the grab, it's Page. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs managed. When you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete.
Oh, and he
Thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
He'll throw it. He covers into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride, I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job out of the team of showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. To throw, it's McCord. Working that left side now. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over.
Pick the ball off, bro.
Some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Shoots it to the left. It's a connection.
Why'd you play that so weird, bro?
And he gets it to the 45.
God, we were just
The
bad today.
Boilermakers will hustle to the line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter. This dude can put up points quickly.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch.
What a boost.
Some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback.
Please get the ball. Thank you. Finally.
What you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football. The defense able to knock it loose.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And they exploited that Suns run to get it down to the 35. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay?
That leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's that's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets in as soon as he gets the ball. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game.
Makes the grab for the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the option. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Defense in press coverage. Looking for a man. It's McCord. Unloads to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Boilermakers lining up, just needing a few inches on third down. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to pass. Puts it out of the air. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Off play action.
What a good play. I forgot to pick off.
Gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there is no 3-point conversions and stuff like that you can get, so run the ball, make the use.
Catch the ball, dog.
Yeah, this defense should just use their timeouts. Can't take a lift, right? We'll just see. Who knows? Crazier things have happened in college football. Maybe they put the ball on the ground. They don't execute the center-quarterback exchange.
And back to the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. He finds a hole in that secondary. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This area of attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
Move those chains. Keep it moving.
To the air on first down. Unloads it left. It's good. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to throw on first down.